All right, before we get started on the music, we want to go over our scales, and we've already learned the scales, but I just wanted to kind of do this as a review so that you could always have it. And so, what you're going to do is start with the right hand in C position, whereas your thumb is one, of course. This is two, three, middle finger, four, and five. But it also works as C, D, E, F, and G. So you're going to sit those fingers exactly where they're supposed to be on the key. This is C, D, E, F, and G. Okay? And so, of course, we know them as one, two, three, four, and five. But what's going to happen is you're going to play C, D, E, or one, two, three. Take the thumb and move it underneath, moving it to F. Slide the hand down, and then G, A, B, and C. So what's going to happen is you're going to move the hand from what we call or what we know as C position to F position. Underneath, slide over, and then you come back the opposite way. So you're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The middle finger goes over the thumb now to the E key, and then you just kind of finish it off. Again, that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. And the scale is just being played the opposite direction. So with the left hand now, the left hand, you're going, of course, up the keyboard, and you're going to start with the fifth finger, which is the pinky. So that's C, D, E, F, G. And the same thing you did coming down on the right hand, you're going to do that going up with the left hand. So the middle finger is going to cross over the thumb and then slide everything over. So once it strikes, it actually strikes the A with your middle finger. And then you play B with the index, and then you finish off with the thumb, and then you come back down. 1, 2, 3. Thumb underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. All right. And then you come back down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so you want to use that middle finger and that thumb to kind of pivot your hand. You don't necessarily want to jump because you take the chance of actually missing the keys. And you can practice this as slow as you need, long as you're using a steady pulse. And be consistent with your pulses. Once you've completed and you're comfortable with playing everything hands separate, then that's when you want to put things together. All right? So, underneath, over in the left, you can repeat the top note, thumb underneath, over. Okay? And then once you got it down, you can kind of gradually increase your speed. So let's talk chords. You already know two of the chords, and you know that's the C major and then the G7. Okay? So what we hadn't talked about is the 4 chord. So in C position, we'll start with the right hand. You're going to strike 1, 3, and 5. So to play the 4 chord, you're going to move the middle finger over to F, which is 1 key. And then you're going to move the pinky over 1 key to A. So now you're playing an F major chord, and it's spelled out F-A-C, but you'll notice that the C hasn't moved, your thumb hasn't moved off C, so the C is actually on the bottom right now. So that's C, F, and A, okay? But of course, it's the root of the chord is F, so F-A-C, being played with your thumb, your middle finger, and your pinky of the right hand. So the way we move is from C major to F major, then back to C major, and then the G7, which you already know, and then back to C. That is the common chord progression that we use for practice. Okay? And so you do the same thing with the left hand. you're going to play C major chord, and then you're going to play the F major chord. But what you're going to do this time is you're going to move the thumb over with the left hand, and you're going to keep the index finger down with the left hand. So the index finger stays on F. So you're going to go from C, put the index finger down and move the thumb over. So that's going to be your F major chord. So it'll look like this. And then you go back to C. And then your G7 you already know. So you take that pinky and slide it over to B natural. And then you play F and G. And then back to C. So once you're comfortable with those, then you just slowly put them together. And I would recommend even doing these with a beat or steady pulse, and maybe even whole notes. 1, 2, 3, 4 F major, back to C, and 1, 2, 3, 4 G7, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. And then you can move it to half notes. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, and stop. And really, that's about as fast as it needs to go at this point. If you have any questions, of course, email or type in chat, and I'll be able to assist you.